Don't stop the record. I'll still going.
Yo guys, welcome back to another interview. Today we're having Eric Ortiz, the Godfather of calisthenics. How are you, Enrico?
My bro.
All good? Anyways, so today the interview is gonna be all about Eric, all about how he started, all about his journey in calisthenics. So, Enrico, can you please introduce yourself to the people? We all
sure,
know you're
brother.
the Godfather of the calisthenics. We're gonna go slowly about it.
Alright, my name is Eric Ortiz. I was born in Colombia, but I grew up in France. I spent more than 7 years in France. So I started my calisthenics journey in France. That's why I was representing France over Colombia. But it's something that I do with such a pleasure, because if I was in Colombia, I will never start doing calisthenics, to be honest, because my lifestyle there, so.
And I don't feel like you reach the certain accomplishments you want to reach the same way,
Yeah, because each country has like a different kind of opportunities. For me, France was like the open door for me to get the access into that industry, calisthenics, which is a growing sport.
And France and Marseille, yeah.
Marseille, yeah.
Marseille. They have a big calisthenics community. I heard, like street workout.
It is pretty good. Yeah.
Well, that's amazing. Anyways, who inspired you to start calisthenics, and why?
All right. So basically, I was first inspired by starting like sports in general. So I was just tapping on YouTube how to become bigger, because I was very skinny. So basically, genetically, my body, it shows that I'm skinny. So, so I was just trying to looking for something that made me gain a little bit of size, become more muscular, and that's it. So I found this video from the legend Hannibal Forkin. It's one guy from the US. A living legend. He's still doing his thing, and I got inspired by that.
Wow, I have to check him out. If you got inspired from him, that means it's something huge.
No, it's a guy that inspired, I think, most of the people that started from my year around 2012.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So you've been doing it for 9 years now.
8 years and a half.
Oh damn! Wow, and a half. I see that.
Counting them, bro.
Anyways, what lifestyle did you have before you started calisthenics? Like you were saying, you were skinny, you wanted to gain size, and you were searching, and then you found calisthenics and got inspired by this. What's his name again? I'm sorry.
Hannibal Forkin.
Hannibal Forkin. I'm sorry. Anyways, so Enrico, what lifestyle did you have before calisthenics, and how was your community back then before calisthenics? Your friends, your family, your like everything, your general lifestyle.
All right. Well, I will first start by when I was living in Colombia. I had a pretty bad lifestyle. It was totally the opposite into the sports. I was like partying a lot, drinking a lot. I was
really?
I used to love so much alcohol when I was like 15, 16, 17.
All right.
It was pretty bad. Something that I'm not proud of myself, but I think it was,
it made you what you are.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
That's all you have to know about it.
And I wasn't inspired by sports at all. Like, not even football. Normally, Colombia is a football country, and I wasn't even like interested by football in general. People ask me, "You like football? Oh, do you see that match? Whatever." I'm like, bro, I don't like football at all.
You were never interested in football?
Never.
Wow.
Like it's funny, but like when I watch football, it's like every 4 years for the World Cup.
World Cup.
Something like that. Yeah.
I mean, as you get older, I guess people, like for us, as you get older, you lose interest in watching football. I mean, playing football, it's different for us because we grew up playing football, and it's a sport at the end of the day, like we all love it. Me, Sir over here, Malik, everyone, like we all love football. So we were brought up like that. But now we used to watch a lot of football back then, but now not anymore. Like we lost interest. Like your interests differ when you grow older. You know what I mean? So it doesn't really matter now. You are what you are. I am what I am. What I not see, I never be. Okay, never mind. Let's continue. You have a lot of tattoos, I can see.
I have two. I have one on my arm here,
And
one
you
on my
have
back.
The winged one.
The-
You can check it out on Instagram. You can see it.
I can show it now if you want.
Go for it.
Oppa.
Oppa Lisa. Yaisa.
It's a pretty big tattoo.
That's actually huge.
It represents like the sport, calisthenics, because it really like marked my life. You know, it was something that changed my life completely. I become more healthy, more mature.
Yeah.
It made me stronger
Mentally,
physically, everything.
Yeah.
Like something that I'm really grateful for that
it
because
means a
it's
lot
such a
to you.
blessing. Yeah,
Exactly.
without calisthenics, that's what I do for a living, and
Exactly.
it's my lifestyle in
I mean,
100%.
respect, brother. You know, like it is
Thank you,
you at the end of the day. But like a lot of people want to know. You were in Colombia. You moved to France. What was the main reason you came to Dubai, and what do you see in like? I can't say it. Okay, what was the main reason you moved to Dubai, and do you feel like Dubai has evolved your expertise in calisthenics?
100%.
Yeah.
So basically, before coming to Dubai, I was doing workshops. I was trying to like make some money doing workshops in Europe, teaching. I wasn't teaching like as a full-time coach, but that's what I became here.
Yeah. Obviously.
So after, let's say, winning some world championships back in 2014, 15,
Wow.
I like grew up my name in the industry. So Gravity Calisthenics Gym, the gym where I work in a full-time here in Dubai,
Go check it out.
contact me and they proposed me the job, and I first signed for a 6-month contract. It's been 40 years and a half.
Wow, that's actually insane, bro.
So it definitely helped me in like as in the coach perspective, you know, like to be. It's not when you coach sometimes and you coach every single day. Of course, it helps you
And
because
right
it's a
now,
matter of habit.
Exactly. Like you're right, but like right now, do you feel like you're a mentor for a lot of people, like in their calisthenics journey?
That's what people made me understand. Yeah, I won't
Exactly.
say I am that because, but
Exactly.
if people
And-
like
Yeah.
see you as
Exactly.
that,
That's
yeah.
why he's the godfather of calisthenics. That's all I have to say. But do you think anyone can do calisthenics, no matter like their size, their weight? I mean, I'm big, you know, I can't do a 360, and some people are really skinny. They can't do like a 360 as well. You know, like. But like, do you think they can all start from a point? Do you think everyone can do it?
definitely it's a sport that you have to think about, like fitness.
Yeah.
Or weightlifting, CrossFit, everything has an advanced version of
Yeah,
things. But in the beginning, we all have like the basics.
The basics.
So, for example, calisthenics is like any other sports related to fitness that start with a very small foundation that everyone can do, no matter their age, their size, their anything. Like
I mean-
they can definitely start their calisthenics journey with a very small foundation and progress from that until reach. You know, I know a lot of people that do calisthenics in a regular basis just to stay healthy, to be like to work their cardio, improve their strength, mental, everything. You know, it's just like that. They don't care about skills.
Yeah.
That's what I see every day
Exactly.
when I come to the gym. I teach most of the people. They just want to stay healthy. They want a healthy
They want
lifestyle.
to look fit. They want to
Exactly. So calisthenics is not only the skills part, but it's also
competition,
like just a normal sport that works on conditioning or make you stronger mentally and physically.
I mean, it's very interesting. I tried it for a while when I used to come to the gym with you
I
guys.
know, bro, you were killing it.
Bro, I was killing it, but like I reached a point where like, man, I see you all like for me there's like different from person to another. Some people, when they see people flying on the bar and doing crazy moves like shrimp flip and 360, 540, all of these crazy movements, they get really motivated. But for me, when I saw that, I was like, wow, I need a lot of time to reach that level. And I lost the motivation, which I shouldn't have, because I was actually progressing really well in the sport. I mean, I can come any day and go back to it. It's not a problem. I have you guys with me. I have you, Ciro, Roger, everyone.
But it's all about perspective. You know, a lot of people like that wants to do something. Forget about calisthenics. Anything in life, they really want to jump the steps, you know, to the final stage. And this is one of the problem, not on probably on you, but on people in general, that they are not patient.
Maybe back then I wasn't that mature to think that, but after COVID and after everything, I've been wanting to start YouTube and vlogging for like 5 years now, you know. But I never had the motivation to do it until after lockdown. I felt like something came to me. I was like, you have to start. This is what you love. This is how you have to do it. You know. I feel like this is the same what happened to you when you were a kid and you start calisthenics. You know, and you can't always skip the steps. You have to go with the progress. You know what I mean? It's everything is a journey. Everything is a progress. If you stop, you don't progress. It's very simple. You know, it's either you gotta do it or you don't. You know, this for me, I used to always say it and. I was like, oh, whatever, I can skip. But now, like, I think we've all matured right now, and it's very different. It's very different. Like,
you have to think about whenever you decide to start doing right now.
Yeah.
Everything has steps.
Exactly.
So you probably, if you ever come back to the calisthenics gym and see all these people, you have to think about yourself. How do you see yourself? For example, now today you're in a whatever stage, which it can be gaining strength, fat loss, anything. You will always have some progression in that stage, because that's your stage right now. And from people that would like to start calisthenics in the beginning, they cannot see the final stage, which is doing skills, because that's what we're looking for sure. But we have to be patient.
It takes time.
We have to be patient, like everything, because if you do any sport, it's gonna be the same. You're not gonna go to a regular gym and start lifting 40 kg and you will start with 2, 3, 5 kg and then start progress overload.
But I feel like the biggest problem where people have, and I had, is comparing yourselves to others. When you compare yourself to others, for example, someone that just started YouTube and someone that has like 5 million subscribers, you go like, wow, like I can't keep people that compare themselves, they end up in a very big depression, like, and this is really bad. Like that's why back then when I used to compare myself to anyone, man, any influencer, blah blah, and then I realized there's no point. When you do you and you feel comfortable with what you're doing, you're good, you're set, That's why you can't compare with others.
No, at all. That's something that I gave advice to the people, to never compare themselves to anyone, because you're unique, bro. Exactly. You have your own body first, because genetics matter, mental matters. A lot of people, even we put 2 person with similar bodies, you will see always that one will have a little bit more of progress, even having the same body, but the only difference that you will find there is their mindset.
Exactly.
One of them has a stronger mindset, and that's it. Like their belief, matters. So it helps somehow the progression.
Enrico, what was your best memory in calisthenics, and what do you feel like was your toughest battle in calisthenics? I feel like I've seen you battle many times in Battle of the Bars, Dubai. It was insane. I've seen you destroy a lot of people. Respect to everyone, but it was insane. So what do you think? Like, who was the guy that you found really tough?
All right, so I love competitions. Yeah, I love competitions. I will start first answering by what is the best memory. Yeah. The first question you have, because this is totally. This is what I remember the most. Yeah. For example, the battle thing, the battle competition is another. It's a different emotion. Yeah. But this one, the best memory is when the sport hasn't the same rules, the same like concept of battling.
Yeah.
It came after.
Points and everything.
But I compete since they had another format before, back in 2014, 15. It was like you put the best athlete from each country, and they all do their best performance for a short time, for let's say 2-3 minutes, and out of X, I will say, I remember in 2014 was around 65 athletes.
Wow.
So that's 65 different countries, and this is my best memory. Ooh. So I had the opportunity to be there, represent France for the first time, and it was in Russia, in Moscow.
Wow.
It's such a bro, I met all the people I wanted to meet. You know, it was like, I was like this kind of kid that got that opportunity of seeing everything. The people that I only see in screen, and it was such a pleasure for me to be there, and I'm even representing one of the countries. Yeah, exactly. And so I won that competition, and I was like super grateful, because you know, that's just like that I was thinking that I was really doing a good thing. I even believe that I was born for that, you know.
Wow.
That's something that, because I never, bro, for someone who never been good at something, for the first time, I found like my passion.
You found yourself.
Exactly. I feel like this is my world. Wow. And this, I found myself that, you know, by the movements I do, by the performance I do, I express all the work that I've been doing. So that's like that's an insane memory that I will never forget.
Plus meeting all these people from different countries, different cultures.
Yes, bro, it's such a good energy because we all have the same goal, you know. Exactly. So when you're there in the middle of that place where all the athletes are there around you, you feel
pressure.
And the energy, bro. Of course, you feel stress, bro. I was freaking nervous, bro. It's a lot of pressure to handle, but with habit, with like being consistent in the competition world, you get used to and you handle that. Wow. And now coming back to the battle of the bars, the one-on-one competition, I will say one of the best battles I had it was versus one guy. His name is Ijuan from Malaysia.
I was there. I watched it.
Ah, you were there. Okay.
Eric, I tried. I remember we were all there watching you. Me, Ciro, Speedy, everyone were like all around you. I tried saying good luck. You didn't listen to anyone. You were too focused. You had your headphones on. Yeah. As if you were like, you're gonna go destroy that guy. He is mine. I'm destroying him. Done. You know.
But the thing is, like, when I compete, I will tell you something. I can't talk. First thing, I can't communicate with anyone. Bro, my mom can be there. My brother. Anyone is not the people. Is me. Like I'm in a bowl. I put myself in a bowl. Zone. When I'm only like mentally getting ready for that moment, because a little mistake can ruin everything.
Can ruin everything.
Like it's that easy, you know, because it's very risky it's very easy to fall while we're performing. It's very easy to miss that bar, you know.
Full focus.
So it's during that day, those days of competition, I remember that I can't feel that while I'm training, for example. It's something that you have to you feel only while competing. Yeah,
man, that battle. Remember, Ciro? Bro, it was crazy. Ciro was jumping, bro. It was so good.
It was so far the best battle good. I think in my career as a calisthenics athlete, because it was the guy. You know, the thing is, like, when I came to Dubai, I stopped competing. Like before, I was competing every year. I was competing over 10 times more in Europe. Everywhere I had the invitation. There is a competition here. Boom, fly, let's go. And I was in the game there. Wow. But when I came to Dubai, you know, Dubai life get you like, you know, I think people that live in Dubai can relate. And I just got into a like reserve mode, where I say, no, you know what, I'm gonna be more selective. I'm gonna only do few competitions. So I was competing once a year.
I remember.
and this guy Ikhwan from Malaysia, an insane athlete.
He's really good.
He
He's
was
really good,
he
bro.
was like competing everywhere, and he was beating all the legends, all the people that was in the industry, winning competition.
wow.
He win them all of them. So when I knew that I had to like battle him, I was like, oh damn, like I'm on the list that if this guy beat me, bro, like all the
He beat everyone.
the era that I started from my year were over.
Wow.
So I had to defend that,
Bro,
our era,
I mean,
because there's always people,
Yeah,
new people
people
coming,
coming.
and they're good. They're good.
they're
These
really
kids are good, bro.
Yeah, I know.
These kids are ready
I've seen
to beat anyone, you
Wow.
know. So I had to, yeah. It was
Wow.
such a good memory.
That was insane, actually. I was there, bro. You can watch it on YouTube if you want. So, Rico, what tips would you give to someone that just started calisthenics right now?
All right. First is to start like building that strong foundation, the basics. Go through the basics because that's what gonna give them like strength,
Exactly.
stamina. You have to think about all the skills that we see, the crazy skills. We need strength for that. We need our body to be ready for them because injuries happens real quick. And this is one of the things this is one of the first mistakes from people. They don't have patience and they just feel that they're ready,
they
but
can do whatever.
they aren't, and they just go through that and then injury.
And then they stay out for like a couple of months. And They
bro.
start from zero. Yeah, I've seen that a lot.
Yeah, 100%. So be patient. Go enjoy the basics because the basics is such a good thing, you know. Like I do my basics.
You enjoy it.
Through the weeks it's one of my, it's incorporated in my schedule of the week, and if I don't do that basic day, that strength, everything, conditioning, I don't feel strong for my skills days, you know what I'm saying? So it's super important in my opinion to really go through these basics in a consistent way.
Obviously everything has basics, it's a lot of people get injured, even like Ciro got injured, everyone got injured because they went too hard on something, maybe. But it's different, it's difficult a bit. I'm gonna cut all of this anyways. Eriko, what kind of collabs are you looking for for the future? And is there like anyone specific you want to collab with them? And do you feel like that person would be like a legendary collab? You know what I mean?
I want to collab with Conor McGregor.
Wow.
I really look up to this guy. Like it's such a legend, bro. It's now a lot of people don't like him, but for me, I really look that in a different perspective. All the show off, all these things.
He's a showman.
People need to understand that this what is made for business, how to make it grow, because that's why the sport itself is growing, because they find a really nice strategy where they put the spice, bro, and people that's why it's blowing up,
Conor is crazy.
Conor McGregor, I know I saw one of his videos where he was trying to do, I think, muscle ups and stuff, so he knows, he's aware about calisthenics, and I think he incorporates some body weight training in his training. I'm just assuming to know that because I saw some videos, but definitely Conor McGregor will be one of the collaborations that I will say,
McGregor,
wow, crazy.
It's like me saying I want to collaborate with KSI, man. I wish KSI, if you're listening.
The guy from London, yeah, the
he's
guy
in
that
London.
he made a lot of like try to not laugh. I know him.
KSI, like, I'm not gonna start talking about it, but I won't finish. But like, the guy is insane. He does everything now. But Conor McGregor, bro, wow. Yeah. So Rico, our final question for today is: Where do you see calisthenics is gonna be in the next 5 years? Do you feel like it's gonna be similar to MMA because of the weight classes and everything?
All right, that's an interesting question because calisthenics is a growing sport. So it can blow up to a point that it can reach an unlimited level as any
Yeah.
other sport, you know. So it all depends on if like the brand believe in the sport, because all the
Exactly.
sports are made by, let's say, if all the brands start to sponsor the sport,
Yeah, I
it
get
blew
it.
up, you know, and they,
Sponsors make a huge difference.
Of
Even
course.
everywhere, man. In football, you get all these companies, Coca-Cola, blah, blah, like crazy companies.
In
you know?
football,
Tesla.
it's the best sport to talk about brands, because all the brands are just there, you know.
Yeah.
So it's that, you know, it's all about if the federations or the even the athletes, that, you know, some athletes has like sponsorships by
Yeah.
few brands, and it's good that helps the sport growing, but
Yeah.
also the federations. I remember in 2012 we were, I mean the sport,
Calisthenics.
calisthenics had like an opportunity with Eurosport,
Oh.
and we
Eurosport.
got a like I mean, I wasn't participating
Yeah.
back in the day, but I was watching.
Yeah.
It was such a pleasure to see
Wow.
the sport I love in the TV, you know.
Man.
But the next year we didn't have that opportunity. So yeah, it's all, I think the brands right now, they're all these all big companies are like experimenting with
Yeah.
calisthenics and other sports. So yeah, it's gonna come
Yeah,
definitely,
but
because
they
we're all
have to.
working on that, you know.
Come
If
on.
you compare, for example, calisthenics back 5 years ago,
Yeah.
it was the ghetto, bro. It was
Yeah, yeah.
street
Street-
workout.
full street
It was
workout.
pure street workout. So, you know, it's that, and now people is making a living
Yeah,
from
they
calisthenics.
are. Everyone's. Yeah, a lot of people are.
No everyone,
Yeah, but a lot of
but
people are. A
the
lot of
people
people
that like they're smart enough with business, and
Yeah.
they're trying to hustle to reach that
Obviously.
level, they reach
Yeah.
that level, you know. So it's paying off, and I'm looking forward the next 5 years. I mean, I'm 26 now, so in 5 years I'll be
31.
31. It's I mean, I think I might retire by then,
Really?
from competitions,
Yeah,
because
obviously.
of course
Yeah.
at 31 my body is gonna change, but I'm
Yeah.
looking to compete for as long as possible.
long as
So
you
we'll
can,
see
obviously.
but I'm gonna be there as one of the, you know,
Mentors.
of the mentor, the people that's helping to grow even more the sport. And
People like I feel like people like Zero, Speedy, and Omar. They have a lot of potential, you know, to go
Yeah,
big in
definitely.
the sport. Especially Zero, like recently, before Corona happened till after Corona, he changed in a very drastic change. You know, like he didn't know how to do planche. Now he does all kinds of planches. You know, like I don't know all the kinds, but I know some kinds. But like, you know, do you feel like you mentoring Zero, Speedy, and Omar, and all the newer generation in the gravity calisthenics, do you feel like they can reach somewhere very big in the community of calisthenics?
100%.
Oh, wow.
Because progress is unlimited, bro.
Yeah.
Like the thing about my boys are like they know the mindset
Yeah.
that we should have in order to achieve that level. They know the mindset. They're doing the
They're
right
focused.
methods,
Very
because the right methods also
Exactly.
matter. You know, you don't want to work out
Yeah.
with a plan that might not work. They know that the strategy is there and it's good, it's paying off, as you say.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
see the progress, you compare from
Growing,
before and
yeah.
now. They already compete.
Yeah.
They taste that flavor of, you know, of being in the game there
In the
and
battle.
watching them, and it's such an adventure, you know, for people to experience that. And they already did so.
They
And
did,
they
yeah.
know they could reach even farther than that.
They can definitely, bro.
100%.
100%. Zero, good luck, bro. Anyways, Eric, that was amazing. It was a pleasure having you on the show. Thank you so much for
Bro,
coming.
thanks for having me.
It was amazing.
My
But-
pleasure.
Thank you, Nico. Now, guys, we just finished the interview right now, but 2 days later, you're gonna see the vlog. And the vlog, you know how it is. It's gonna be totally different. You know what I mean, Kazi? So let's go, guys. Peace. Thank you, guys.